You guys feel like playing some Diablo?
Thank you.
No, I was hoping you would say that. You know, the truth of the story is, there was a time when I was like, man, what mobile games are good? And I played this game called Pixel Dungeon. And it was cool, whatever, mobile games, cool.
Thank you.
And then I have a Switch, so I was like, well, okay, Switch is like a cell phone. Maybe one of these Switch games will be particularly good for mobile, you know? So Dark Souls, that was my instinct. Dark Souls came out on Switch. I got it, but I quickly discovered that the Switch controller is perfect for making you so pissed off about losing souls. You're constantly going to die with that shitty controller, right? And that defeats the purpose of it being on the go if you have to play the Pro, right? So then I was like, all right, fuck this. And then I downloaded Tinder on my phone. This was like back in last year, the end of last year. And so I was like, okay, Tinder, this is a cool cell phone game, but there are issues with Tinder. You know, there are big issues. So then I decided, let me try Diablo 3. You know, it's got a rocky past. So I got Diablo 3. And I find, I think that's my wallpaper or whatever it's called. I find that Diablo 3 is very similar in function, like the way Tinder works. But if you get an ancient, primal, rare SSR in this game, you don't have to go to the doctor and get tested for STDs. You know? It's pretty neat. It really, I find it keeps you safe. Much safer.
Thank you.
Dude, you land an SSR on Tinder?
Thank you.
Ancient Primal? Shit. This kind of reminds me of when I streamed Hearthstone. There's the audio.
Thank you.
Path of Exile? Everyone always brings it up.
Let's...
Thank you.
Everyone who goes crazy because they don't like Mortal Kombat plays Diablo. Mortal Kombat 11 came out and I don't like the ice clone. The cylinder does not function properly. I'm gonna play Diablo 3. That's the way the cosmos has foretold it. That's the way it has to be. I'm using my Pro controller in case there's any Nintendo Switch MILFs in the chat room. Pro. Switch MILFs love the Pro controller. You guys know how to play this game? It's pretty cool. What you do is nothing. The interesting thing about this game, the umbrella strategy, is if it's too hard, you're not doing it right. So you have to make it easier. You never want it to be hard.
Thank you.
Isn't that weird? It's like the epitome of a casual game. Like if you watch expert pros, right? Expert pros. They're like, okay, you got to do this at an easier level because it's not optimized. You're not optimizing your time versus reward. Oh, you want me to play? Well, the weird thing about the game is that you're really playing it if it's on, right? I have been. What I was doing this whole time is pretty much what you do. Oh, I guess I show you my gear.
Sammy,
This
what
is
are you
my
doing,
gear.
my friend? Shut up. Don't tell me how to drive.
Diablo is max CPM.
Is that true? I wouldn't know. It's my first time. Yeah, I figured it would just be like a just chatting stream. I copied all of this stuff from the internet. I just looked at like a YouTube video, and honestly, I think I got really lucky with some stuff. I got really lucky with basically everything. So now I just sit around and shoot stuff. This one was hard to get. These pants, you have to make it's a GameFAQs build. For these pants, you have to make a witch doctor.
What up, big homie?
Who's Dennis? That's Dennis. The R stands for Ramalodny. Ramalodny has a Rubik's Cube in this game. So I don't really know. What are you supposed to do? There's only one thing to do in this game, and it's just fucking the same shit over and over. I guess we could do that. You have lots of gold? Yeah, I know. I have a gold farming setup. I googled it. You put on this gold belt, and you put on this avarice band, and you put on a boon of the hoarder. And then that's a gem. And then you get unlimited gold. This game is so peculiar to me because it's kind of like, well, okay, so I have like a relative. He passed away, right? His name was John. And growing up, he always played this video poker game while he was taking a shit. He played this video poker game all the time. This game reminds me of that game. I used to always wonder why he would play that weird game. There's nothing to do. And it's fake money. But I think he did that to just not gamble in real life. And I think that's a pretty cool idea. Yeah, you just pretty much play it. Like video poker. Or like a slot machine. It's pretty fun. You don't even have to really do anything. You just mash and run around. And pick up treasure. This is the hardest difficulty that exists in the game, too. This is the maximum difficulty. It's a weird game. And you can't die. And if you do die... Look at this. I'm standing in the middle of this. And it's doing no damage. You can't die. And if you do die, nothing happens. You just keep going. Oh, I died. Let me wait 2 minutes. This is the hardest difficulty. I just copied someone online. I googled like a bunch of random videos and I copied it. This is how I have all that gold. All these guys that die, they're leaving gold on the ground. And this belt. What is this? This belt. When you pick up gold, you get armor the equal amount to the gold. So look at my armor. It says 280 billion armor. You see? So you can't die. On the hardest difficulty, it's impossible to die. I don't know. I'm a noob. But I'm a noob, but I'm not really a noob because I just copied everyone. So like I instantly got the knowledge of like 3 YouTube videos.
Thank you.
Pretty cool. You just run around in circles. It's like a slot machine. Each one of those items could be good. I've never played like World of Warcraft. I don't know if this is like that. I've never played any of these kinds of games. I played Diablo 2 when I was a kid, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I was in like the fucking 2nd grade or something. Or maybe the 4th grade? I don't know. Try Greater Rifts, you will die. Yeah, I know about Greater Rifts. I'm on the leaderboards. I beat a 105. But you can't use this in the Greater Rift. This guy sounds like a noob. You can't use this in a Greater Rift because there's no gold. Hey noob. You can't use this in a Greater Rift. There's no gold. So why would you use this? It's all good, man. You'll get there someday. Try YouTube. That's where I went. I'm just mashing on buttons. You cannot die. If you set it up right. If you set up... Oh, this is a boss. He can't kill me. I can just read the chat. That was a boss. He died. That's his wallet. Cha-ching. You don't know what you got yet. Like, this is like I'm in the middle of crushing candy right now. Right now, I'm crushing candy. But I won't know what kind of candy I crushed until I go back to town and identify it. You have to identify it. You know? It's pretty neat. I like it. I'm new. Oh, when I heard like Tom Brady when he had that breakdown, when he was talking about the leaderboards,
Damn, that good strategy.
I thought it would be something different.
Thank you.
The idea of it seemed different than what it is, but it's pretty cool. I really like it. It's too bad the game, I feel like, you know, this game shares a lot of the Hearthstone type of vibe where everyone is like, ew. Or at least not now, but there was a time where every time I would mention Hearthstone, everyone would just be like, oh, Hearthstone. Don't ever stream Hearthstone. We hate Hearthstone. And then one time I streamed it, and they were like, you should have gone for face. What are you doing? You're an idiot. Misplay. And I'm like, what the hell? You're the same motherfucker that said you hate Hearthstone and don't ever stream it. You know? So I think what it is games like this, they create like a resentment type of relationship with the user. For one reason or another, right? I don't know why. But like the user is like, oh, I hate Diablo 3. Fuck Diablo 3. But they have like 4,000 hours of game time. 5,000 hours in Diablo 3. Fuck Diablo 3. I hate it.
Thank you.
You gotta try a PoE, bro. They need to put that shit on my Switch. That's what they need to do. Put PoE on Switch. You know what I mean? Put that shit on Switch already. They put it on PlayStation, didn't they? It won't run it? Really?
Thank you.
I mean, dude, wait a minute. They put Skyrim on it. You're telling me Path of Exile is harder to get going than Skyrim? They put fucking Doom on it. Red Halo. Path of Exile is the worst optimized game that exists. I thought that people love that game. I want to try it. Ever since I, liked this, or decided that I like it, of course I'm curious. These pants that I'm wearing these pants. No, not these pants. I have these pants cubed. Hexing pants of Mr. Yan. Mr. Yan is a dumpling master. He's a Chinese guy. And these pants make it so that you do 25% extra bonus damage, but you have to be moving all the time. So you just gotta constantly be moving, and you get bonus damage. You gotta hustle. It's Mr. Yan's hexing pants. Use those legs. Man, it's gonna be sweet when we go back to town and see what we got. That's the best part. This part's cool too. It's exciting. Because this is the part where you get the best shit. You don't really get... Sometimes you could get the best shit in town. But usually, the best SSR, rarest shit drops while you're playing it. It's a red legendary. It's called a primal. That shit's sweet. It's pretty much like, basically getting laid by a solid 4 on Tinder. A rare primal. Except you don't have to go to the doctor afterwards.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? It's totally safe. Man, let me tell you, the best decision I ever made was fucking playing Diablo instead of using Tinder. Hell no. I dodged a bullet. I'll never let you get a job. That's one of the nicest things anyone's ever said in the chat room to me. That is like... That's like a Valentine. You just gave me a Valentine, you know that? You choose me? That's the nicest thing you've ever said. And the good news for you, chat room, since I profile you and you guys are all one person. So when you say something that pisses me off, all of your guts, I'm Armenian hexing you all to hell. But that guy is carrying the whole chat room right now. So you all gave me a Valentine right there. Chat room, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Thank you.
Really, it is. I'll never let you get a job. Damn. Warms my cockles. That really does. Shit.